Your mind can run a marathon without you ever taking a single step. It imagines worst-case scenarios, replays past mistakes, and builds towering fears out of thin air. And the more you sit still, the louder it gets. Anxiety thrives in stillness. It feeds on hesitation, uncertainty, and overthinking. But here's the paradox most people miss. The moment you move, even slightly, you begin to take back control. Action is not just a response to anxiety, it is its antidote. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed. Chances are, you were stuck in your head, cycling through possibilities, what-ifs, and imagined failures. Anxiety is rarely about what is happening right now. It is about what might happen next. It pulls you into a future that hasn't arrived and convinces you it's already falling apart. But action grounds you. It forces your attention into the present moment, where your power actually exists. Even the smallest action can disrupt anxiety's grip. Sending that email, making that phone call, writing the first sentence, stepping into the gym, these are not just tasks. They are signals to your brain that you are in control. Action replaces speculation with evidence. Instead of wondering, what if I fail? You start discovering, what actually happens when I try? There's a biological shift that occurs when you take action. Your brain moves from a state of passive worry to active problem solving. The amygdala, the part responsible for fear, begins to quiet down as the prefrontal cortex, the rational, decision-making part, takes over. In simple terms, movement tells your brain, we're not in danger, we're handling it. And that shift alone can dissolve a significant portion of your anxiety. But here's the catch. Action doesn't mean massive, life-changing leaps. In fact, trying to take huge steps when you're anxious can make things worse. The key is starting small, almost ridiculously small. If you're anxious about a project, open the file. If you're anxious about a conversation, draft a message. If you're anxious about your health, take a 10-minute walk. These micro-actions create momentum, and momentum is the silent killer of anxiety. Another powerful aspect of action is that it breaks the illusion of helplessness. Anxiety often convinces you that you are stuck, that you have no control over what's coming. But every action, no matter how small, is a vote for agency. It reminds you that you are not just a passive observer of your life, you are an active participant shaping it. And interestingly, action doesn't eliminate uncertainty, it makes you more comfortable with it. When you act despite not having all the answers, you train your mind to tolerate ambiguity. You begin to realize that you don't need complete certainty to move forward. You just need the willingness to take the next step. Of course, this doesn't mean anxiety disappears overnight. It may still whisper doubts, raise fears, and try to pull you back into an action. But each time you choose action over avoidance, you weaken its hold. Over time, what once felt paralyzing begins to feel manageable. And what once felt impossible becomes routine. The truth is, confidence is not built by waiting for anxiety to disappear. It is built by acting in its presence. Every action you take is proof that you can move forward, even when you feel uncertain. And that proof compounds, slowly transforming how you see yourself. So the next time anxiety creeps in, don't try to silence it with overthinking or wait for the perfect moment to feel ready. Instead, ask yourself a simple question: what is the smallest step I can take right now? Then take it. And then take another. Because action doesn't just reduce anxiety, it rewrites your relationship with it. If this message resonated with you, don't let it end here. Take one small action today, right now, and prove to yourself that you are stronger than your fears. And if you found value in this, share it with someone who might be stuck in their own loop of anxiety. Sometimes, the smallest action can change everything.